Shimano's S-PHYRES were one of our favourite pair of shoes from the last year. A stunning pair of performance-orientated racing slippers that were both comfortable and really stiff. For 2019, Shimano has sought to improve on the best. There's this new stunning green colour, and minor changes have been made to the closing system on the shoes, although it still uses 2 boa dials to allow minute changes to be made on the fly. Meanwhile, on the flip side of the upper are enormous amounts of perforations to help the shoe breathe more easily. The underside of the shoe still has a carbon sole and plenty of markings to help get your cleat position absolutely dialed, and Shimano has tweaked the fit around the metatarsal to make them a little bit more comfortable. These funky shoes are GAERNE's Style Plus shoes, the latest pair from the Italian brand. The new shoes have a full carbon sole that is extremely thin while still managing to maintain stiffness, and it also helps bring the weight down to 275 grams. GAERNE says the other benefit is that your foot is very close to the pedal, offering maximum power output with minimal loss of energy. The funky look to the microfiber upper is actually made by precise laser drilling, which should help maximise breathability. In turn, this is helped by 2 channels within the sole to help boost airflow. A reinforced heel cup and 2 boa dials on each shoe help with retention, and interestingly, each dial has a rubberized edge to help with grip when making changes on the fly. DMT might be late to the knitted cycling shoe party, but they've arrived in style. These stunning new shoes are the DMT KR1s, and they have a knitted upper that looks very supple. Unlike the knitted shoes from Physique and Giro, these DMTs have a sock-like cuff that grips the ankle more closely. The upper is closed by a single boa dial, and the shoes come with a carbon sole to give them a performance edge. For 2019, BONT has jumped on the reflective bandwagon, producing this dazzling pair of reflective shoes that both look great and will help keep you safe out on the road. In our books, the silver and grey look is an absolute winner, and it partners with the dark black details of the shoe very nicely. Aside from the reflectivity, the HELIX shoes also use a very novel retention system, wherein the boa cable passes inside the shoe and underneath the sole. It's supposed to give a more secure and snug fitting. At 260 grams, the HELIX are competitively lightweight, probably thanks to the Duralite upper and the stiff carbon sole, which is wide, as is often the case with BONT shoes. Brand new for 2019, the NORTHWAVE Extreme Pro shoes have seen moderate updates across the board from the previous Extreme RR models. At the beating heart of the new design is the X-Frame 2 upper. The biggest change that this brings to the shoe is a dual dial fit system, which allows riders to have a different fit on the instep and on the forefoot. The shoe also gets a new generation microfiber upper that's more adaptable for a close but less restrictive fit. NORTHWAVE's Extreme Pro shoes have a unidirectional sole that the brand is claiming is the stiffest on the market. NORTHWAVE has also made some subtle changes to the shape of the sole so that it gives slightly more arch support than the old version. There's nothing new here really except for the stunning red colourway that in my opinion makes these SIDI shots look even better than before. The shoes retain the distinctive SIDI techno-free push closing system, which includes 2 ratchets on the tongue and then the reflex adjustable heel retention device on the back of the shoe. One other unique feature of the SIDI shots is a closable vent on the stiff carbon sole, which makes the shoe useful in both the hottest and the coldest weather. The interesting thing about these Lake CX241 shoes is that they're specifically designed for riding with a very high cadence and the high pressure that can generate. Specifically, it was designed as a competition last, which gives the shoe a more curved shape, increasing heel lift and giving a wider area for the ball of the foot, allowing it to expand due to the high pressures created from a high cadence. The most noticeable thing about the design is the boa dial system, which looks like it will let you adjust the shoe in different areas. That's our roundup of the new shoes for 2019. They all look great, but which would you choose? Let us know in the comment section below.